Marvel has once again sent shockwaves through its fanbase, but this time, the heroes themselves are the monsters. Marvel Zombies Season 1 has erupted onto streaming platforms, captivating audiences with a dark, daring twist on familiar faces. For decades, Marvel fans have celebrated heroes like Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America for their courage, morality, and resilience. But what happens when those very heroes succumb to an uncontrollable hunger? The series plunges viewers into a chaotic dystopian version of the Marvel Universe, where the lines between good and evil blur in visceral, unsettling ways. Early viewership reports reveal astonishing engagement, with streaming numbers skyrocketing within days of release. Social media is alive with fan reactions, clip shares, and heated debates about character fates, while comic enthusiasts commend the series for balancing loyalty to the source material with bold, unexpected narrative choices. The combination of horror, dark humor, and superhero spectacle has created a cultural moment that's impossible to ignore. Streaming platforms confirm that Marvel Zombies is exceeding expectations on multiple fronts. Within its first week, the series has attracted viewers in numbers comparable to Marvel's biggest cinematic releases, signaling a notable shift in audience appetite toward darker, more mature storytelling. Entertainment analyst Karen Mills observes, "The appeal lies in the juxtaposition. Characters we know intimately facing impossible, morally complex scenarios. This duality keeps audiences hooked, episode after episode, as they wrestle with both suspense and ethical dilemmas." Critical reviews highlight the series' sophisticated animation, nuanced voice performances, and intricate plotting, which elevate it above typical superhero fare. Fans, both old and new, are drawn in not only by the spectacle of zombie heroes, but by the intricate storytelling that explores survival, betrayal, and the consequences of unchecked power. The numbers suggest that Marvel has found a winning formula by combining its expansive universe with a bold, horror-infused twist. Audience engagement extends far beyond the streaming numbers. Social media platforms are flooded with fan theories, memes, and episode breakdowns, illustrating a level of immersion rarely seen for animated superhero series. Many fans are particularly fascinated by the transformation arcs, where beloved heroes wrestle, or fail to wrestle, with the monstrous instincts overtaking them. Dr. Alan Richter, a media psychologist, explains, "When audiences witness familiar characters confronting extreme moral dilemmas or losing control, it triggers both emotional investment and suspense. Viewers are compelled to continue watching, driven by curiosity, fear, and a desire to see who survives." This dynamic has also fostered vibrant online communities dedicated to dissecting every plot twist, character choice, and narrative consequence. The series doesn't just entertain, it sparks discussion, debate, and analysis, proving its ability to engage audiences on intellectual as well as emotional levels. From a critical perspective, Marvel Zombies represents a bold evolution in Marvel's storytelling approach. Traditionally celebrated for blockbuster films and heroic narratives, Marvel is now venturing into mature, risk-taking animation that explores graphic content and morally complex scenarios impossible in the cinematic universe. Industry commentator Jason Lin notes, "This series demonstrates Marvel's willingness to push boundaries, exploring alternate realities and darker themes that challenge both fans and the studio's creative team. It's a calculated experiment that could influence future content, showing that audiences are ready for edgier, thought-provoking material." By intertwining horror, drama, and superhero spectacle, the series manages to maintain fidelity to beloved characters while simultaneously reinventing the universe for a global audience hungry for innovation. Viewer engagement, critical praise, and social media buzz indicate that Marvel has struck a rare balance between fan service and creative audacity. The viewership boom has not gone unnoticed in industry circles. Streaming analytics show that Marvel Zombies has surged to the top of weekly charts in multiple countries, outperforming even some of Marvel's live-action series launches. Experts attribute this to a combination of nostalgia, novelty, and the irresistible curiosity factor. Media strategist Lisa Chen commented, "Audiences are drawn to content that subverts expectations. Seeing familiar heroes as zombies creates an emotional tension that hooks viewers instantly." Beyond raw numbers, the series has inspired collaborations, fan art, and discussions on storytelling strategy, further solidifying its cultural impact. Analysts suggest that Marvel may continue experimenting with spin-offs or alternate universe narratives, recognizing the lucrative potential of mature, risk-taking content that still resonates with core fans. Critics have also praised the show's balance of horror and humor. While the premise of zombie heroes might seem grim, well-timed comedic relief and clever dialogue prevent the narrative from becoming monotonously dark. Voice actors have received accolades for bringing emotional depth and nuance to characters now driven by monstrous impulses, making each transformation both chilling and fascinating. Entertainment critic Rahul Mehta noted, "The series succeeds because it respects its audience. It doesn't dumb down complex moral dilemmas, nor does it rely solely on gore. Instead, it offers a layered narrative that is both thrilling and intellectually stimulating." This sophisticated storytelling approach explains why the series appeals to a broad audience spectrum, from young adults to long-time comic readers. Viewer feedback indicates that Marvel Zombies has become a talking point beyond typical entertainment circles. Fan forums, podcasts, and social media threads are exploring philosophical questions raised by the series. How do heroism and morality survive in a world overtaken by primal instincts? Can beloved characters retain their identity after crossing monstrous thresholds? Dr. Alan Richter adds, "Content that combines action with moral ambiguity naturally leads to high engagement because it challenges viewers to reflect and debate. It's a psychological hook as much as a narrative one." This dynamic ensures that the series isn't just watched, it is discussed, analyzed, and theorized about, creating a long-lasting footprint in fan culture and potentially setting a benchmark for future Marvel storytelling experiments. As Marvel Zombies Season 1 concludes its first season, the consensus among critics, analysts, and fans is overwhelmingly positive. The series has achieved what many thought improbable, capturing the excitement of traditional superhero narratives while daring to explore darker, morally complex themes. Streaming platforms report sustained viewership even after the finale, suggesting a growing fan base eager for spin-offs or a second season. Jason Lin summarizes, "Marvel has demonstrated that innovation within an established universe can pay off both creatively and commercially. Marvel Zombies proves that audiences are ready for mature, risk-taking content without alienating the franchise's core fan base." In the end, the series isn't just a success in ratings, it's a cultural phenomenon, sparking debate, admiration, and anticipation for what Marvel will dare to do next.